Greetings everyone and welcome to episode 4 of the Joffice. I'm going to be telling you about some updates for the Universal Tactics system coming to Kickstarter April 4th. And we all have some things to share that happened over the last week, so stay tuned.
Hey everybody, Shane here back from the Vancouver PTC. I want to give a special congratulations to our back-to-back Vancouver champion, Jay Wada. He went undefeated in matches and took first place with his spike deck. This was my first time traveling to Canada. It was fairly easy. I got there on Friday night and spent time with their local players. And on Saturday we held the PTC. It was a one-day event. We had 17 players show up and we had 16 different decks in the tournament. So it was awesome to see such wide diversity with the decks. I spent a good time with their players throughout the weekend. Their entire group was awesome. Magic Stronghold was a fantastic venue. They hooked me up with a lot of good stuff and really took care of me. Overall, it was a fantastic event and I had a really good time. The next PTC will be April 21st and 22nd in Lubbock, Texas at Jasco Games. So if you are attending that PTC, I will see you there.
Hi, Samantha here at Jasco Games, and I'm winging it today. Oh. Sorry, Shane.
You just restarted the computer.
The computer shut it down.
Oh, I started the computer. I have been working on expanding UFS in stores and in Premier stores, all on the West Coast. If you know any stores that are interested, reach out to me at samantha@jascogames.com. This week, I personally went out to one of the Premier stores and spoke to one of the owners about how we can improve and do better. So always remember that you can always reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns.
Hey guys, JT here. This week and last week I've been working on the Street Fighter UTS rulebook. We're getting ready for the Kickstarter, as Jason mentioned. It is on April 4th. And we will be posting this so that you guys can see what gameplay is, and there's going to be a couple videos on there so you can watch a couple people playing games as well. Hope to see you all on the Kickstarter.
Hey everybody, my name is Luke Butler, but you probably know that. I haven't done anything exciting this week because I've been doing proofreading and working on royalty pour reports and a bunch of other stuff that sounds really boring, but that's necessary to bring you the games you love. So yeah, I gotta go back and do that now. And if you see a misspelling or a misprint that I didn't catch because I've been proofreading games, then you can yell at me and tweet at me at Luke Butler at Twitter or whatever. Yeah, that's not really my Twitter handle. It's Yobeldope.
Hello everybody, Mohawk Mike here. A little extra crispy version of Mohawk Mike. I got burnt by the sun as I was out in Long Beach for New Japan Pro Wrestling. They had an event out there. Well, funny enough, speaking about wrestling, we are still running the UFS World's Wrestling Promo Contest. You still have time to sign up. The entries for Phase 1 are due this Sunday, April 1st. So you have a few days to go and submit that one. Otherwise, sign up. Phase 2 starts shortly after that. And we also have Phase 3. Again, you got a chance to win some cool prizes. We're building up some hype leading into Worlds. It'll be a fun time. Speaking of other events, I'm proud to let you know, officially announced, Jasco Games will be attending Anime Expo 2018. Now, along with these conventions, that means that we're going to need a lot of help from you, the community. So if you would like to volunteer, head on over to jascogames.com/careers and sign out a volunteer form there. Anime Expo is July 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. I looked at my note over here. I cheated because, like I said, it's excited. We just signed up for it. And also Gen Con 2018 over in Indianapolis, Indiana. That is August 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, as my note indicates over there. So if you would like to volunteer for any of those events, go to the website, fill it out. And as always, if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, we'll catch you guys down the road.
Hello everybody, welcome to UFS Corner. This week I want to talk about Impressionable. This is a rare from the World of Indines set. And what this card says is, enhance, commit. Your opponent's next attack this turn loses all keywords and gets +2 damage. It will get the keywords back after the attack resolves, but taking away the keywords for the attack sequence is something that is super important, and it could potentially stop your opponent's turn cold. So if you read your opponent correctly with this card, you can just buy free turns. A couple keyword abilities that this card can stop is combo. Opponents' attacks, if they have the combo enhance, if you use Impressionable to take away the combo keyword, they cannot play the combo enhance, meaning their attack is just not as strong as it would normally be. And combo is usually a follow-up attack, so if they attack you and you use Impressionable, their next attack can't have combo. Another thing is multiple. There are a lot of attacks with the multiple keyword that are going around, and this card can just take off the multiple keyword, which could prevent you from having to deal with more attacks. The next one is throw. So if you completely block a throw attack, it deals half damage rounded up. So what you can use is Impressionable to give their next throw attack +2 damage, and it's actually going to lose throw. So giving it +2 damage and then completely blocking it to take no damage seems really good. Impressionable can also take away stun. And one of the biggest threats that uses stun is Jet. So Jet plays an attack, then you can use Impressionable, and then you can take all the keywords off of his next attack. Jet says that after he plays an attack, he can increase the keyword ratings by 2. So a stun 1 attack can become stun 3, a stun 2 attack can become stun 4, and so on. But if you take away all of the keyword abilities with Impressionable, he no longer has keyword abilities to increase, making his attacks less threatening. Those are just some examples of some keyword abilities that you can take away with Impressionable. Taking off keyword traits is also super beneficial. A lot of decks work around keyword traits. So to give you some examples, Felicia, she works around kick, punch, and slam. So if you take away all the keywords from her attack, kick, punch, or slam, then she can no longer give her attack +3 speed, and if it deals damage, she no longer gets +2 to her check. Another example is Asimov and Katarina. They need specific keyword traits in order to increase damage of their attack. They need punches and weapons. So if you take away punch or weapon off of their attack, they can no longer give it +8 damage. Another example could be Base. He deals with safe attacks. Now safe is a keyword ability, but he wants safe attacks because he can make safe attacks really big and really strong. So if you take away safe from his attack, he can no longer give his attack a big boost of damage like he normally does. Overall, Impressionable is very good and very underrated. I would recommend that you try this out in like 1 or 2 copies in your decks that can play it.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another Suggestion Box Corner. This week I've got 2 suggestions for you. First off, it is a very fun game. I'm assuming they're talking about UFS. But I think that you should have a where to play section on your website to easily allow new players to find stores that support UFS. Having this type of functionality would be a huge asset for finding customers. We're working on this right now. We're actually going to start by just promoting our Premier stores, getting that list completely finalized, and then after the Premier stores are up and we see that the function works and everything's good, we will start looking into adding everyone onto there. The only complication with this is lots of our stores only order through distribution, so we actually don't know who they are. So if you want to be listed on a store finder in the future, please email us at info@jascogames.com and we'll try to add you on once we get that function going. Suggestion number 2. Is there any chance we could get a monthly report on turbo standings that lists the players' redemption points and tournament wins, i.e. Player of the Year? That is definitely something Mike should do. So look forward to that. I'm sure it will happen soon. In addition to Suggestion Box Corner this week, we're going to be talking about UTS. Obviously, you've seen some things from JT with the maps, and Luke Butler's been doing some proofreading, and I've been doing lots of things on UTS. I actually just had a couple meetings for licensing, and we've been finalizing the game, getting it ready for print. We're going to be doing some playtesting publicly shortly, and the Kickstarter on April 4th will have a rules section, so you can actually do a print and play of Ryu versus Chun-Li, I believe it is. So stay tuned to that. If you haven't been keeping track on our Facebook, we have a lot of really cool spoilers of the models that have been previewed so far that are coming out in the game, some maps, some cards. Keep watching our Facebook feed, and we'll be showing more and more miniatures leading up to the launch date. Lastly, I would just like to say, if you're interested in things like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Dragon Ball Z in miniatures form, be sure to share that with your friends so we can keep putting out really cool games. We'll catch you next week on the Joffice. That was it for episode 4. Featuring Gucci.
Welcome to the Joffice Extra Crispy version. Original recipe.
I'm a man who understands how cameras work, I swear.
Where am I? Like nips up?
Yeah, right there. Those are nips.
Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the Joffice. Shane's coming in from the warehouse. Shane's leaving.
Boobs and nipples. Boobs and nipples.
Yes.
Yeah.